Hamilton, an imaginary horse that becomes Maisie's constant companion to escape from her harsh reality. Catherine Cookson, a master storyteller known for her poignant depictions of working-class life in the northeast of England, often explored themes of resilience, hardship, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Within her vast literary landscape, the Hamilton trilogy stands as a particularly poignant exploration of these themes, focusing on the life of Maisie, a young girl grappling with loneliness and neglect, who finds solace and strength in the unlikely form of an imaginary horse named Hamilton. Hamilton, the first novel in the trilogy, introduces us to Maisie, a child living a life shrouded in shadow. Her reality is a stark contrast to the vibrancy and joy that should define childhood. Instead, she is confronted with a world characterized by emotional deprivation and isolation. The following passages, meticulously drawn from Cookson's own words, will delve into Maisie's world, revealing the depths of her isolation, the genesis of Hamilton, and the profound impact this imaginary companion has on her developing identity. She was a quiet child, Maisie. Too quiet, some would say. Not that anyone said it to her face, not directly. They might remark on it in whispers, behind hands, after she had scurried past. She was a shadow in the house, easily overlooked, easily forgotten. This passage encapsulates Maisie's position within her family. She is relegated to the periphery, an afterthought in a household preoccupied with its own struggles. Her quietness is not seen as a sign of introspection or sensitivity, but rather as a deficiency, something that sets her apart and makes her an easy target for neglect. Her mother, a woman worn down by years of hard work and a difficult marriage, had little time for coddling. There were meals to be made, clothes to be washed, floors to be scrubbed. Maisie was simply another mouth to feed, another chore to be done. Affection was a luxury they couldn't afford. This paints a grim picture of Maisie's home life. Her mother, burdened by the relentless demands of poverty and a strained marriage, is emotionally unavailable. Love and attention are scarce commodities, deemed impractical in the face of daily survival. Maisie is reduced to a burden, a reminder of the hardships her mother faces. Her father, a man of few words and even fewer smiles, spent most of his time at the docks, hauling cargo and nursing his own private sorrows. He saw Maisie as a reflection of his failures, a constant reminder of the dreams he had never achieved. Maisie's father is equally distant, his own unhappiness coloring his perception of her. He sees her not as a daughter to be cherished, but as a symbol of his own shattered aspirations. This creates a deeply damaging dynamic, where Maisie is made to feel responsible for his unhappiness, further compounding her feelings of worthlessness. The other children in the neighborhood didn't pay her much attention either. She was too shy, too timid. She didn't know the games they played, the songs they sang. She was an outsider, looking in on a world she couldn't quite grasp. Maisie's isolation extends beyond her family to her peers. Her inherent shyness, exacerbated by her lack of social interaction, prevents her from connecting with other children. She is an observer, watching from the sidelines as they engage in the carefree joys of childhood, a world she is barred from entering. So Maisie spent most of her time alone, wandering the fields and woods that bordered her home. She found solace in the quiet rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, the soft whisper of the wind. Nature was her only friend, her only confidant. In the face of such profound loneliness, Maisie turns to nature for solace. The natural world provides a comforting escape from the harsh realities of her life. She finds companionship in the simple beauty of the landscape, a sanctuary where she can be herself, without fear of judgment or rejection. One day, while exploring a hidden corner of the woods, she saw him. He was magnificent, a creature of pure beauty, with a flowing mane and tail that shimmered in the sunlight. He was a horse, but not just any horse. He was Hamilton. This marks the genesis of Hamilton, the imaginary horse who will become Maisie's constant companion and confidant. His appearance in the woods is almost mystical, a manifestation of Maisie's deepest desires for companionship and affection. Hamilton is everything that is lacking in her real life: beautiful, strong, and unconditionally loving. He wasn't real, of course. Maisie knew that, but in her heart, he was as real as the sun in the sky, as real as the air she breathed. He was her escape, her friend, her protector. Maisie is aware that Hamilton is a figment of her imagination, but this knowledge does not diminish his importance to her. He serves a vital purpose in her life, providing her with an emotional outlet and a sense of belonging that she cannot find elsewhere. He is her refuge, her confidant, and her protector. She would spend hours with him, riding him through the fields, galloping along the beach, soaring over mountains. In her imagination, they were invincible, unstoppable. With Hamilton, Maisie is no longer a shy, neglected child. She is transformed into a fearless adventurer, capable of anything. This imaginative play allows her to escape the limitations of her reality and experience the freedom and joy that she is denied in her everyday life. Hamilton listened patiently to her stories, her fears, her dreams. He never judged, never criticized, never interrupted. He was always there for her, a constant presence in her life. Hamilton is the perfect listener, providing Maisie with the unconditional acceptance and understanding that she craves. He is a safe space where she can express her emotions without fear of judgment. This therapeutic relationship allows her to process her experiences and develop a sense of self-worth. As Maisie grew older, Hamilton remained her constant companion. He was her secret, her solace, her strength. He helped her navigate the challenges of adolescence, the uncertainties of adulthood. Hamilton's role evolves as Maisie matures. He continues to provide her with emotional support, helping her to cope with the challenges of adolescence and the uncertainties of adulthood. He is a source of stability and strength in a world that often feels overwhelming. He becomes an integral part of her identity, a symbol of her resilience and her ability to find joy even in the darkest of times. Some people might have considered it strange, a grown woman still clinging to an imaginary friend. But Maisie knew that Hamilton was more than just a figment of her imagination. He was a part of her, a reflection of her inner self. Maisie understands that her relationship with Hamilton might be viewed as unconventional, but she refuses to be ashamed of it. He is a vital part of her being, a representation of her inner strength and her unwavering ability to find hope in the face of adversity. Through Hamilton, Maisie learned to trust herself, to believe in herself, to find her own voice. He gave her the courage to face the world, to pursue her dreams, to create a life filled with love and happiness. Hamilton's influence on Maisie's life is profound. He empowers her to overcome her insecurities and embrace her potential. He instills in her a sense of self-worth and gives her the courage to pursue her dreams. Through Hamilton, Maisie transforms from a shy, neglected child into a confident, empowered woman. He was the embodiment of her resilience, her imagination, her unwavering spirit. And even though he was imaginary, he was the most real thing in her life. This final declaration underscores the profound impact of Hamilton on Maisie's life. Although he is a product of her imagination, he is the most authentic and meaningful relationship she has ever known. He represents her ability to find strength and hope in the face of adversity, her unwavering spirit, and her enduring capacity for love and connection. In Hamilton, Catherine Cookson masterfully portrays the power of imagination as a coping mechanism for a child facing hardship. Hamilton is not merely an escape from reality, he is a catalyst for Maisie's personal growth and self-discovery. He provides her with the love, acceptance, and support that she is denied in her real life, enabling her to develop the resilience and strength that she needs in order to navigate the challenges of her world. His impact resonates far beyond the realm of childhood fantasy, shaping Maisie into a woman capable of finding joy and happiness even in the face of adversity. In a world often defined by harsh realities, Maisie and Hamilton remind us of the profound and transformative power of imagination and the enduring strength of the human spirit.